Hey guys, it's been a while since I've made a video, but I just wanted to make this video, guys, to address something that I feel doesn't get talked about enough, or maybe it does and I'm just tripping. But mental health, mental people with mental issues. I think that sometimes when we don't really get to know people, we just assume that, oh, that person's like mean, or oh, that person's a little too introverted for me, or that person's this, that person's that. And we don't take the time to get to know people. I think that's the biggest problem. We just assume that people are mean or rude or disrespectful or this or that, but we don't actually take the time to get to know them. And that's the one thing that bothers me, excuse me, about like society nowadays. And maybe it's because of social media, the way that social media likes to paint people in a way that they're really not. You know what I mean? As in this, the people that we see, the stories, the story times, the pictures, the filtered pictures, the Photoshop pictures that we see are not a representation of what that person or who that person or the life that that person is really living. So we tend to assume things about people before we actually get to know them. And we don't know what that person's going through on a daily basis, or what they go through when they're just by themselves or behind closed doors. And we really need to start doing that more often, and taking the time to get to know people. Even if they don't rub us the wrong way, maybe when we first meet them, or they say something inappropriate and we think it's annoying, or we think that that represents who they are. But we shouldn't do that, guys. We shouldn't. We really should try to maybe form some sort of a friendship, whether it's with a coworker you think is annoying, or whether it's with somebody that you is in your circle of friends that you just haven't always liked, or whether it's somebody who you know from, like, I don't know, like a neighbor or a friend of a friend or a family member even, because you don't know. And maybe if you took the time, you'd get to see a completely different side, and maybe it even benefit you to have this person in your life, to have somebody, if they see that you really care, they'd open up in a different way and let you in and be a benefit in your life, as in they're a good friend to you, and now you can have another good friend who's going to be good to you and loyal to you. I'm sorry if this just sounds like I'm rambling, but it's just, I think that that's the biggest problem nowadays. We just like to assume things about people. And we like to assume because of what we see, like I said, on social media, or maybe because we don't spend enough time with this person. If it's a coworker, we only see them 6 hours out of the day. But those 6 hours, or 7 or 8, or whatever kind of shift you're working, that is like a small percentage of the entirety of that person. So just like I said in the beginning, and how I keep repeating myself, take the time to truly get to know someone before you judge them, or before you label them too emotional or too annoying or too this or too that, or I'm not feeling their energy. Just take the time, because like I said, you don't know what that person's going through, and maybe your kindness and your friendship and you going out of your way could make the difference. So that's all. Just gonna leave you guys with that, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.